Hi everyone, so today we're doing another bloom in progress video. This time we've got a Crassula ausensis variant titanopsis. This is a new purchase of mine. I only got it at the end of June and it's now near the end of July. And when I came to give it its first water about a week ago, I noticed that I've got these three little green, tiny, what looks like flower spikes coming out, which was a nice surprise, and I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to do another bloom in progress video, and we can both see for the first time together how the flowers look on this. One thing that I think is pretty amazing is just how small this plant actually is. So if I put my thumb next to it here, you can see that it's not really much bigger than the size of my thumbnail, yet it's able to put out three tiny little flower spikes. So it's quite hard to see how much this has progressed since the last clip, but if you look very carefully you can just about see the outside petal colour on some of the little buds. It's a bit hard to see because it's so tiny. So it's now been just over another week, and as you can see, we can see the white outer petals of each of the flower buds, but other than that there's not been much more progress. None of them have started to open yet, but hopefully it won't be too long now. So it's now been about another week, and the only real change that you can see is that the flower spikes themselves have grown a bit longer. None of the flowers themselves have started to open yet. So it's now been about 4 days since the last clip in this video, and as you can see, some of the flowers have started to open up. There's about 4 open at the minute, and they're the tiniest little white flowers with 5 white petals on each. So just to show you exactly how tiny they are, I've got this tape measure here, and as you can see, they're probably just under 5mm each. So pretty tiny. So it's now the following day, and as you can see, quite a few more of the flowers have opened up. We've got about 9 now, and we've got flowers on each of the flower spikes open. Still got quite a few more buds to go though for now. So it's now another day later, and as you can see, a lot more of the flowers are open now. I think there's about 6 buds that are still left to open. I think it will look really nice when all of them are open together. It's amazing how such a tiny little plant can give out so many flowers. So it's now about 3 days later, and as you can see, every single flower bud's now open. I think it looks really pretty how tiny the plant is, how tiny the flowers are, and just the quantity of flowers in comparison to those things. It's also nice that the very first flower that opened hasn't wilted yet, so that I've been able to see all of the flowers open together. So they should last a fair bit of time. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video and seeing this succulent come into flower. As always, thanks for watching. Bye.